What's going on, guys? It's PHS Prophet here. We're going to be doing a Let's Play series of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's. Just so you guys know, this is on the Xbox. This game is on the arcade. I definitely love it. I would recommend you guys pick it up if you are a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. So we're going to be looking at the main menu here. Single player. This is what we're going to be going through. It's kind of a little bit of a story mode. We're going to be going through a round-robin tournament first. Then if you do well enough, you move on to the bracket tournament and face one of two duelists, Jack Atlas or Yusei Fudo, the two main characters in the show Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Excuse me. So we're going to start here, go into single player, new game. If you guys aren't familiar with this game, definitely once you start up here, it's going to ask you if you want to proceed through the tutorial. I will show you guys that when it pops up. If you guys, like I said, if you aren't familiar with it, definitely go through it because a few things have changed if you're only used to the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! When it first came out. So at the start here, boy or girl, obviously I'm a boy, so we're going to go with that. And then they're going to give you a little spiel of what you're doing here, what's going on. Proceed with the tutorial. Like I said, if you aren't familiar with the game, go ahead and click yes. And you're going to be going through a little step by step. It is a little bit lengthy for a card game, but definitely once you get the hang of it, you won't be disappointed with the game. There are a lot of things to go through, but like I said, once you get through it, not a bad thing at all. So we're going to start here, go through this whole spiel. I've seen it a million times. And right here what you guys are seeing is the round robin board. You're going to be going through 3 single duel matches to get to the bracket style tournament. Some people might tell you you only need to win 2 duels. I've found out that is not always the case. I've won 2 duels and have not made it to the bracket finals. So I always focus on winning my 3 duels and making sure I clinch my spot into the bracket tournament. So we're going to get started here on our first duel for you guys. Looks like we're going to be going up against Zoey. All these duelists in the round robin are completely random and have random cards. I can't remember what cards they all have. Right here what you guys are seeing is the deck select screen. I have a few decks created here for me, but just for the sake of it, just so we know we can do some damage, I'm going to go with my Lightsworn deck. It's definitely not a complete Lightsworn deck. If you guys are familiar with the game, you know what the cards are. It's not fully complete because you do end up winning random cards after every duel. You guys will see. Even if you win or lose a duel, you will get a few cards. But I am letting you guys know right now, once you get this game, if you just start getting the game, you do not get a good deck at all. It is complete crap and they don't give you a really good chance to succeed. So right now I'm looking at our hand. It's not too bad of a hand to start out with. We got a few Lightsworns in our hand. And I'm going to bring out Gareth in attack mode, 1850 for an attack. We're going to set Mirror Force down just in case something happens here during the battle phase. And we're going to go ahead and take care of that volcanic slider. Activate the effect of the card. Oh, honest. We're going to go ahead and say no. Honest allows me to add the attack of the monster I'm attacking as long as I'm attacking with a light attribute monster. But since I was already up, didn't feel the need to do that much damage, so we're going to just go ahead and do that. Now the computer does move very quickly with their cards, so if you're not familiar with the card, you can scroll over the cards like I am. Read the effect up and down with the right stick. And I'm going to go ahead and activate Mirror Force just because I have a plan with the hand that I have. I want to bring out some monsters, but I definitely... I thought that was going to slow me down, but it looks like it's not going to. So she played Messenger of Peace. Monster with 1500 attack cannot declare an attack. But with the special effect of Celestia, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice Gareth. I'm going to activate it. I can send the top 4 cards of my deck to the graveyard, and I can designate 2 cards to destroy. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that Messenger of Peace, and we're going to get rid of this face down too, just in case I know, well, it's a mystical space typhoon. This doesn't really hurt me too bad if you guys can read the effect. I'm not really reading it because I'm honestly not that worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and activate Gold Sarcophagus. I can select a card in my deck, put it into my banish spot, and 2 turns after that I can bring it to my hand. And if you guys aren't familiar with the Lightsworn deck, it is definitely surrounded by this card, Judgment Dragon. As long as I have 4 Lightsworn monsters by different names in my graveyard, I can special summon him. And by paying 1,000 life points, I can destroy every card on the field except for Judgment Dragon. So it's definitely a very overpowered card. But if you are having the deck, you don't mind having an overpowered card. So we are able to attack directly there, do some damage. We're going to end our turn there. And they played Fisher, which gets rid of my Celestia. Looks like they bring out Solar Flare Dragon, attacking me directly for 1,500 points of damage. 1,500 attack points, and also its special effect takes out 500 more life points. But now I'm going to be able to bring out Jane Lightsworn Paladin. 1,800 attack points until I declare an attack. With its special effect, I gain 300 more life points, or 300 more attack points. And just for kicks and giggles, we'll show you Honest's special ability. We're going to activate its effect, send it to the graveyard. I can gain 1,500 more attack points and deal 2,100 life points. So that wasn't too bad of a turn. Definitely got rid of that volcanic slider. And I'm really just trying to set up for Judgment Dragon, trying to send cards to my graveyard, which is what the effect of Lightsworn cards are. Sending cards to the graveyard so you can get those 4 monsters with different Lightsworn names in there. So we got Judgment Dragon back to our hand. As you can see, it's not giving me a symbol like these cards are for summoning or setting, so I don't have 4 monsters in my graveyard yet with different Lightsworn names. So I'm going to bring out my next Celestia, get another Lightsworn monster in my graveyard, and by tributing a Lightsworn, we're going to activate the effect again. Send 4 cards to the graveyard, and we're going to destroy the defense and that other face down just in case. And it looks like that was a good call on the face down because of his gravity bind. As you guys can see, level 4 or higher monsters cannot attack. So now she is wide open for a direct attack on her life points. That's going to be 2,300. So now we are looking into very good shape right now, going into our, hopefully our last turn of the duel. And I did not see that coming, to be honest. But it doesn't look like she did a whole lot. And just because I can, I'm going to special summon Judgment Dragon so you guys can see this. I have 4 different Lightsworn monsters in my graveyard, which allows me to bring him out special summoned. You guys can read the effect on the left side. That is the nice thing about this game. They give you effects of every card that is in the game. And as you can see, pay 1,000 life points to destroy all other cards on the field. We're going to go ahead and activate that just because we can. Get rid of that Tri-Blaze Accelerator, and we are going to end this duel. So this is a great start to our Let's Play on our way to the bracket finals. Hopefully we can get to the championships. And like I said, after every duel, win or lose, depending on how many points you get, as you guys can dimly see in the background, they will give you a certain amount of cards. I'm not sure how many points it is per card. Can't remember, I was told when I first got this game. But like I said, you do get completely random cards that go into your trunk that you may want to put into your deck at some time. Some are completely worthless. So it doesn't really look like we've got any good cards to really add to anything that I want. So anyways, this is our first episode. Started off with a bang. Got a win. I'm going to end this episode right here. Thanks guys for watching. If you have any comments about my deck, how I can improve them, how I can make this video better for you guys, definitely comment on this video, rate, like it, dislike it, subscribe. Definitely anything to help out. This is my very first video I've made for YouTube. So anyways, thanks for watching you guys, and I'll come back a few days with the second episode of Let's Play. See ya.